The earth is convulsing. Nations are trembling, not for entertainment, not for another preacher, not for another system. The world is waiting for you. Not the broken, double-minded, easily shaken you, but the Christ-formed you. The you who has died to self. The you who has burned in private. The you who has walked through the fire and didn't flinch. The you who no longer lives, but Christ lives in you. Because heaven's agenda was never just church services and good sermons. Heaven's agenda has always been sons. Sons who carry the image. Sons who mirror the Lamb. Sons who reflect the Father with terrifying clarity. This is what Paul cried in Romans 8. The earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. Not just believers, not just worshippers, sons. Those who look like Him, those who sound like Him, those who walk into darkness and light bursts into flame. You are not being trained for survival. You are being raised for representation. And until the Son is fully formed in you, you cannot represent the Father accurately. This is why the author declares it boldly. The goal is Christ formed in man. Not popularity, not platforms, not applause, but formation, incarnation, Christ revealed again through you. Because Jesus is no longer walking the streets of Galilee, but He intends to walk the streets of your city through you. He intends to teach, to heal, to deliver, to confront systems through you. But only if He is fully formed in you. Say this: Father, make me a son, not just a servant, not just a singer, not just a speaker, a son, one in whom you are well pleased, one who carries your DNA, one who looks like Jesus. Because when a son walks the earth, hell takes cover, heaven draws near. The atmosphere shifts because the government of God has landed through flesh. Sons do not speak their opinion, they echo heaven. Sons do not seek validation, they live from the Father's voice. You are my beloved. Sons don't chase influence, they carry inheritance. And that inheritance is not money. It is divine image. It is kingdom responsibility. It is the authority to shift climates because heaven backs you. Jesus didn't need to introduce Himself in power. Demons knew. Sickness fled. Storms bowed. Because He was a son, fully yielded, fully crucified, fully one with the Father. And that is your destiny. Not to live a good life, but to live a God life. To walk into a broken world and say, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Do you understand the weight of this? The world is groaning for the son you're becoming. It doesn't need more information. It needs incarnation. Jesus in flesh again. Jesus in your words. Jesus in your decisions. Jesus in your reactions. That's what the author teaches. that God's goal is not gifted people, but governed people. People who no longer make decisions from impulse or ambition, but by the Spirit. People who no longer operate from pain, but from purpose. People who no longer live from their trauma, but from truth. And when those kinds of people walk the earth, hell panics, chains break, cycles stop, generations shift, because the Son has returned, not from heaven, but from within you. Say this: I declare I am a son, trained in silence, formed in fire, governed by God. I walk in dominion. I live in purity. I love without limits. Christ is not my inspiration. He is my identity. This is why you've been hidden. This is why you've been delayed. This is why the fire didn't kill you. God has been forming His Son in you. And when the process is complete, you will not just preach about Jesus. You will look like Him. You will lay hands and heaven will move. You will speak and atmospheres will obey. You will walk into rooms and people will feel the presence, because the Son is walking in through you. This is your destiny. This is your calling. Not to visit revival, but to become revival. Not to admire Jesus, but to be conformed to His very likeness. Let this be your final cry in this series. Father, I yield to the process. Form Christ in me. Strip everything else. Make me dangerous to darkness. Make me a mirror of the sun. Let the world see you when they see me. Because the world is not waiting for another trend. It is waiting for you. Fully crucified, fully yielded, fully formed, a son of the Most High. Now go and become.